Pantry. Today I'm doing my post-canning chat, and I'm doing it a little bit different today. I just got home from work, and I've got these jars been sitting here. They're all washed up, and this is from the chicken that I did using the PUR jars, all except for one. One of them was a PUR jar, and I wanted to kind of let you know, every single jar sealed, no problems. The Tatler lid sealed just fine on the PUR jar. I did 2 Tatler lids on the PUR jars. I did 2 ball lids on the PUR jars. And, oh wait, yeah, that's a ball. Wait, 1 ball lid, sorry. And 3 PUR lids, 2 of which were on the PUR jars, and 1 is on a PUR jar, also sealed. Absolutely beautiful seal. There's no, and I scrubbed these with hot soapy water and soaked them in the sink. Nothing's coming loose. Then I also used one of the Golden Harvest, which is also made by Ball, same maker who makes the Newell, I think is the company name, who makes the Ball and PUR and all of that. So this is my assessment. I know I got a lot of comments saying they would never trust them or buy them because they were made in China, and that's your choice. We all have those choices. I actually, I don't know, I'm kind of a jar collector, and over the years I've had Better Homes and Gardens jars and beautiful crisscross quilted. I still have a few of those. They're kind of squat or fatter pints with a regular mouth, but they're fatter, and they've always been one of my favorite jars to use because you could really get things up down under that neck and keep your headspace and all that. Those were also made in China. Now, Jenny over at Jenny Goff, she did a lead test on these. The lids are BPA free. They, I don't see any reason not to use them. Most of our dishes and our glassware that we purchase is also made in China. Now, I still am a Ball and or PUR jar person, but when you can't get them, and you need to put food back, then you do what you got to do. So everybody, you do you. You're the boss of your kitchen and the boss of your canner. But I'm super happy with the results, and I love the shape of the jar. I do. PUR's made them this shape. Is this the one? Which one is it? I believe it's this one. This is a PUR jar, and it's the same shape. It just doesn't have the measurements on the side that these jars have, and I really do appreciate that. All right, definitely going to purchase them again. In fact, I'll probably purchase some quart jars because I can't seem to get anybody to give me my quart jars back. So I wanted to just give you a rundown. This was a total success. I feel like I gave it enough of a test that I'm comfortable using them from now on, and so I've got another half a flat of those. My next canning session, I will do this again to give you another test if you want to see it, just because sometimes one person or one test is not enough to convince somebody, and I'm not really trying to convince you to use them. I just wanted to bring you along. Hey, there are some options out there, and it's a more reasonable option too. They're more reasonably priced and more readily available, but they're not available in big box stores. I even saw in Reno when I was there, they had Anchor Hocking, which I don't really trust their lids in jars that much. I'll buy the Anchor Hocking jelly jars because the jam isn't going to be in there that long. It's in and out, you know what I mean? But I wouldn't buy quart jars for my long-term storage. And that's just you know, everybody's got their own preferences. And you might say, oh no, those are great jars. Okay, I'm just not a fan of them. I really do like what I've got going on, and so I'll probably continue. But I do like the shape of the jar, and I think I'd really like that in a quart size. So I'll probably buy one more flat of them. I don't really need a lot of jars. I was gifted a bunch of jars last year, and they're a combination of PUR and ball, all shapes and sizes. Well, they're all pints, but you know what I mean. All shapes, all made different times, all that. So, guys, this ugly chicken should be really good. Oh, and somebody asked in the comments, because they saw that I put poultry seasoning here, and they said, poultry seasoning has sage in it. Won't that, I've heard that it gets bitter. My experience has been, sage does not change the flavor, or it does not go bitter. I even canned years ago, and I don't know that I did it on video, but I will do that for you again if I get a good deal on Cornish game hens. I cut them in half, and I put them in quart jars, and like spatchcocked, cut them in half, put them in quart jars, and I did herbs and fresh herbs and sage, fresh sage leaves. I had thyme. I had, I think I had tarragon, but I had a little bit of rosemary. Those were delicious, and there wasn't anything bitter about it. It made the best pot of soup ever. So don't be afraid to experiment with herbs. You know, do one jar and see if you like it. It might be a variety of sage, but I haven't ever found that to be true. So there you go. Anyway, this is going on the shelf. It's beautiful. I had very little siphoning. In fact, I'm trying to see. There's one jar. Everything is at exactly the same headspace, except for this jar right here. And this is a Tatler, totally sealed. I'm picking it up by the lid. It lost a little bit of its seal, so it'll be the first one I use, because you know me, I like the meat completely submerged. And I do like to put broth over the raw pack. I don't pack that chicken down in there tight. I like to have some broth options, whether I'm going to make gravy, a sauce, or I'm going to use it in my rice, because you get both the chicken flavor from the chicken, but you also get that bouillon flavor that I really like, and I think that that keeps the integrity of the chicken from turning to mush too. Just, that's my belief system, and everybody's got their own. You don't have to add broth to raw packed chicken. Absolutely, you don't. In fact, the ball or any of the recipes from the USDA, you can raw pack with nothing in there, and it makes its own juices. But you will have meat exposed up above the liquid, and over time, I don't like the way it looks, and so I end up wasting that bit that's on the top. I won't eat it, and it's just an aesthetic thing. But anyway, guys, if you have any other questions, you want to see another round of testing these jars out, let me know. I can't really get a hold of any other lids, so I'm not going to try. I'm not going to order special lids offline or anything like that. I do have some Lehman lids that I bought at a bulk sleeve. I could try those next time on the PUR lids, PUR jars, not PUR. I want to say PUR because it's spelled like that to me, but on the PUR jars, I can try those and see what happens. But I'm impressed. I love the look of the jar. I'm totally confident that it will keep my food safe for a very long time, and everybody can make their own judgment call. All right, guys. And you know what? If that's all you can get your hands on and that's what you need, then that's what you need. All right. Okay, guys, that's my post-canning chat, and I can feel it's warming up in here. I got to go out and tie up some pepper plants, and let's see. What would you like to see me can next? Leave me a comment in the comment section below. Don't forget, I've got links. You won't be able to purchase the PUR jars in an Amazon link. They're not going to sell on Amazon or any of the big box stores, but the PUR website and or Ace True Value hardware stores are going to carry them. And where I got them was my local Bob's, which is Bob's Hardware and Sporting Goods. Or no, Bob's Sporting Goods, I think. and they have a whole section that's just housewares. And in fact, on my live chat with my members only group, I'm gonna go and take my camera and do a video at Bob's and show them all the glorious things they have to offer for your canning, for your food preservation. If you're a hunter, a fisherman, anything you need, they've got it. All right, so any of the links down below that I have, my Thrive website, all that's down there. And my Facebook page, I hope you join me over there. And as always, guys, I can't wait to see you next time. If you're not a subscriber, I hope you hit subscribe. Let me know what you'd like to see, and I'll see you next time. Bye!